Hello, you divine infinite human beings. You are all that is, ever has been, and ever shall be. You are divine infinite love. You are divine infinite truth. You are divine infinite source. And I invite you to activate your DNA, activate those words with the I am. The I am. Got some. I am. I am infinite. I am divine. I am all that is, ever has been, and ever shall be. I am love. I am truth. Now we are amongst the high frequencies of the Lion's Gate portal. And I don't know if you're feeling them, but I certainly am. I'm buzzing. Got lipstick all over my mouth. And I just felt them so much move through my body, move out all the toxins, and I'm vibrating. And I went to Palermo today. And they are doing the Green Pass. I made a live, video before. Because the sad thing is, we are infinite. You are infinite. But we the people, I say we the people, are doing this to ourselves. Yes, the mandates come rolling through, must wear a mask, must have a green pass, must, all the mandates, all the illegal, unlawful laws. But we're enforcing them. We're doing it to one another. And I, as an American, have chosen to live in Italy and Sicily because I watched what we the people let happen to our country. All the mom and pop's businesses are gone, went belly up. My grandfather I was told, had a wonderful little store with fresh produce, fresh food, highest quality stuff. And a supermarket came in, I think it was Kroger's or A&P or whatever they had back then, ran him out of business. We are doing this to ourselves by these green passes. I just felt called again. Okay, I did it again. I did it again. My throat chakra was closing up. So I went up to a group of policemen. Actually, I went to order what I'm ordering now. And I chose to sit outside. It's actually cooler out here than it is in I think that's probably the closed-in green place area. But in Palermo I didn't, because it was sweltering outside and I wanted inside where it was air conditioned. And they said, you have to have a green pass. I said, what? I said, you see this money? It's going back in my pocket. And I walked up to the bar and there was about 4 or 5 policemen there, and I said, you know what? You're doing this. By enforcing these unlawful laws, these tyrannical laws, you are destroying your own country. I saw it happen to my own country, and you're doing it to your country. Tourists are not coming. Hi, somebody's there. Tourists are not coming. Then I went outside to another group of policemen, and I said, you're ruining your own country. I'm telling you, because I saw the same thing happen in my country. All the small businesses went out of business. And hi, Nicole, how are you? And all the corporations, they cleared the real estate, and all the corporations took over. And they took, right now I'm ordering a Casata, that's an old Sicilian recipe. You can't get food like this in the States. It's so good. Well, so what happens is the corporations come down, they water everything down, they do the buy low, sell high. They sell low quality stuff and mark it up. Io sono qui! Ho scelto di essere qui perché fa più freddo. Grazie amore, grazie. Ciao. You can't see. L'ho lasciato a casa perché sono andata a Palermo. Sto tornando. This guy asked me how my dog is. He makes this himself. That's a whole Casata that I'm going to go eat now, but you can't get that anymore in the States. It doesn't exist. So they're trying to run out these people, and Italy has suffered tremendously for this, and this Green Pass is just another blow. And then people say, well, did you get vaccinated? You know, it's one of the scariest things is that we're asking each other that. I shouldn't even ask other people that, because it's your body. It's your right. We signed this Hippo Act in all countries because what happens between us and our doctors, our body is private, you know? You don't need to know if I had a bowel movement this morning, and I don't need to know. I don't need to know, you know, if you have some kind of. And there is somebody actually that started when the employer asked for if he had the injection or not. He said, okay, I want to know everyone that has HIV, everyone that's had the flu, everyone that has any kind of contagious disease, you know, and so he stopped. So we're going to have to stop doing this to each other. That's the whole thing. We're doing it to each other, and just stop. We're ruining our countries. We're ruining our societies. We're ruining the quality of life. And, you know, I'm okay. I'll just go back to my villa and, you know, make my own food and desserts there and buy it from local people that aren't part of this. But let's stop doing it now and try to educate people. I know they're like mind control bots and you can't talk to them because someone said, are you American? You're for Trump. And I said, what does that, you know, why do you think that? You just have that program in your brain and you're not listening. Do you have a degree? Do you have a degree? I have a PhD. You know, everyone in Italy has a PhD, by the way. I just want you to know, because it's free and they all have it in law and they don't know anything. So I said, yes, my husband's a physician. I've written several books on this. I'm just finishing up a book on the infinite human. I know, I said, do you know what SpaceX is? Do you know what 5G is? Do you know what's inside of these injections? And they didn't know. They just laughed. And it's rampant. This kind of ignorance is rampant. And you just, you know, I felt like I needed to speak out once again. You know, I did it all 2020. And then, you know, I had an accident and I spent this whole 2021 inwardly healing and purging myself from the darkness so it wouldn't get into me. So I wouldn't be open, have portals open in my aura, allowing this stuff to come in. And you know, now yeah, it's frustrating, but you know what? Everyone has free will, even if they're not using it, and they're making their choices. So you can do what you can, and then, you know, go up to the fifth dimensional energy. It's wonderful, and create your reality outside of this fallen, finite, corrupted, dysfunctional, broken, finite earth. Perhaps everyone is choosing to do this to each other out of whatever, out of mind control. It's not even about greed anymore because everyone's losing. And, you know, it's sad to watch, but we just have to say this is what they're choosing, you know, and not. For me, I can no longer, you know, invest myself in it because it's disheartening and I don't want to be there. I want to be in the bliss and joy of this magnificent energy that is now bringing our consciousness, activating our light bodies. There's so much incredible stuff going on. So stay there, guys. And I'm going to eat my Casata. Nicole, thanks for all your hearts. It makes me feel really good. Oh, and there's Anita. By the way, Anita, guess what? Sicily is not not supporting the Green Pass. It is supporting the Green Pass. I just got turned out of a restaurant and it's like 100 degrees out here and I refused to sit outside. I came back home where it's cool, you know, to Casata, but that was in Palermo. So, you know, and I just had a huge, huge discussion with all the policemen, all the restaurant owners in Palermo. I have no fear anymore, but I just said one last stand, right? And all I said was, you're doing it to yourself. You're ruining a beautiful thing, a beautiful country. Time to create our own new earth, guys, our new infinite earth. And we are doing it. Star seeds blossom. Ciao for now. Let me eat my Casata.